From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, at my bar, at Tommy Mac's Talking Shop. I'm looking forward to this one. Brought to you by our good friends at TruckCrashLaw.com and The Carpet Man. We've got a great show for you lined up. Let's meet the panel. Jim Thelen and Chris Richardson are here from Demons Behind Me, an inspirational clothing line. How are you, fellas?
Doing good.
Great to have you at the bar. Originally from JB, Jack's Beach, where I kind of live by, so in Neptune, so nearby. But you guys been doing this for a little while. Chris, it's your story. You know, how'd you guys come up with the idea, and tell the audience?
Yeah, so Jim and I started the brand in 2009.
Okay.
The concept of the brand was just a tattoo that's on the back of my leg.
Yeah, your calf.
But I got a couple brothers, and we were always in trouble as kids. So my mom used to always tell us, you got to put that demon behind you. So that stuck with me for a long time. So once I got moved to Jacksonville, I put a tattoo of a demon coming out of my calf.
Okay, are we talking like Judas Priest breaking the law? What are we talking about? Like trouble? Mischief or
there were helicopters involved.
Oh, jeez. You got some demons.
Yeah.
But you put it behind you, right? Which is the inspiration to the whole thing.
Yeah, it was before.
That's cool.
As a teenager, so
great.
Learn my lessons.
And Jim, you were looking for a business like that, like clothing line business, right? That had some meaning, had some depth to it.
Yeah, I wanted a mantra that was positive to society, and I'd been looking for a couple of years. So I do all the design work.
Cool.
And nothing really worked out. But as soon as he told me that story, and as soon as he said "demons behind me," it like hit me right in the chest. Like that's it, man.
Right.
That's the mantra.
Yeah.
You know, let's move
A
forward.
lot of people have them.
Yeah.
Demons.
Yeah.
They do. You got to put them behind you to move forward.
Yeah, and that's the concept. It's all about moving forward, leaving the past behind.
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, so it means different things for different people.
How about year in and year out? What do you have to and obviously, the message doesn't change, the story doesn't change, but you got to adapt and improvise, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're always trying to come up with, good quality clothing that's, with the current fashion, current trends. But our designs are always pretty aggressive and bold because we want to empower, the people that wear our stuff, to move forward to achieve their goals.
Yeah. Great to have you on the show, man. We'll come back for sure. Darin's here. Darin Damron. How are you, man?
I'm good, Tom.
Former Arena Football League player.
Yes,
you don't look like you played ball or anything.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You're
looking good, man.
I've got my fourth daughter on the way,
Nice.
so I stay in the gym so I can intimidate, beat up.
That's
get rid
right.
of
I've got
future
3 of
boyfriends.
them, so I know exactly what you mean,
It's
man.
good to
Great
be a
to have you
girl,
on the show.
Thank
Tell
you.
us about Jasper, man.
Well, we're the nation's largest drivetrain remanufacturer. So what that means is engines, transmissions, differentials, transfer cases, fuel and air, diesel engines, marine engines, you name it. We're the largest. Been around 81 years this year. And I just celebrated my 17th anniversary with them.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you,
man.
Appreciate
and
you.
what'd you say? You're executive VP?
I'm a regional vice president.
Regional vice president. What's your role with the company?
So I'm over our sales team in the Southeast. So, all the states here in the Southeast, I hire, retain, do all that I can to try to keep our sales force going and service our customers here.
What's your, because sales managers, people in charge, I always equate them to football coaches, right? What's your philosophy when dealing with your team?
I mean, I say, I'm an Alabama football fan. I got the Alabama socks on.
Okay.
I'm the Bear Bryant of the sales world.
Okay.
So I approach our sales team just like a football coach does. I mean, we have game plans. We practice hard. So that way, when we go out into the field, we know who our competition is, and we execute those plays.
Have a plan and get it done.
That's right.
And even if you got some hurdles, we'll get through them.
That's right.
You just got to keep going.
Adversity, as things change, you just go right through it.
You got to adapt and improvise for sure. All right, so here's a question for the panel. I threw it at an earlier panel. I want to get your guys' take on it as well. And it doesn't matter where you stand on the controversy, but it's about branding. You're all obviously involved in that. With the Bud Light situation, right? They went after a market. They put it out there. It's hurt them. I, for one, it doesn't affect me one way or the other. I drink Heineken, so it doesn't really matter. But, all kidding aside, whatever. You want to put out there however you want to put out there. But it hurt them. It hurt them in market share. It hurt them in different ways. So if you were in charge, like how would you guys have this brand, right? You got to just protect the brand. If something went amiss, maybe not that amiss, but if something went amiss, how would you handle it?
Yeah, so that stuff happens. No risk, no reward. So, you try different things. but then you realize immediately when things go the wrong way,
right.
You backpedal, you stick to your core message. What got you to being the #1 beer in the nation?
Yep.
And go back to that.
Right.
Go back to what worked.
To the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it boils down to you have to know your customer base. We've been around, this is our 81st year.
Yep.
We know our customer base.
Yeah.
And we're here to serve our customer. It's all about people. It's not engines and transmissions. So we want to bring things to the table that helps benefit them and not hurt them and not push them away from us. So that's important.
Go ahead, Chris.
I mean, they should probably have done a little market research.
Yeah.
Did a little test market before they threw that out there. That's one of the things that we do. We do teasers.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. We throw out online like, hey, this may be a new shirt we're coming up here.
Okay.
What
do you
what's
think?
your idea? And if we get a good response, then we know to go with
Smart.
it. If we get a bad response, then we trash it and go back to the drawing board. So them being as big as they are and having the executives they do, I think it's just one of the things that they probably should have looked at.
I'm sorry to cut you. Just go back. Look, it's for everybody. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Bud Light's for everybody.
Yeah.
So drink it drink it responsibly.
That's right.
Be all good, right?
Go. Yeah.
Now, you guys at Jasper, I want to comment real quick on the ESOP. You're an ESOP, so your employees own the company.
That's right. 13 years ago, we became an ESOP.
Okay.
Our president and vice president, Doug and Zach Bobble, that owned the company, sold the company to us to protect our legacy. That's extremely important.
Okay.
We paid that loan back, and since that time, we had about 1,300 associates at that time, so now we have over 4,600.
Cool.
We've got 7 companies underneath our brand, and we're giving back 19% of each associate's income to them for their retirement every year.
All right.
It's
That's
huge.
awesome.
It's
That
massive.
is huge. Absolutely. And you just had something came out recently,
So
right?
our stock share price has come out. It takes a while to evaluate the previous year, and it's $873.48 a share.
All right.
13 years ago, it was $2.09.
Holy cow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice to share. I sent a picture of it to my wife, and
Cool.
we celebrated.
That's
so.
awesome. Cool. All right, let's wrap it up with this because we're in the middle of a mayoral race. We'll be real quick on it. Does it affect your business? Does it affect you? Or how does it affect you? Whether it's Donna Deegan or Daniel Davis, or whether it's Republican, whether it's Democrat.
Yeah, so
how do you view that?
For us, what impacts us is policy that impacts small businesses.
Okay.
Because we're a small business.
Right.
Right. We don't want to be taxed, crazily.
Yep.
But yeah, it does have an impact on us.
Okay. What do you say about that?
I'm the president of the T&L Chamber, the Transportation Logistics Council for the JAX Chamber. So it intimately impacts me. So if Daniel Davis gets elected, we're going to have new leadership. How does that change that organization? It's a very strong organization that I'm proud to be a part of.
Good.
So I want to make sure that leadership, continues down that line that Daniel's been on.
Yeah.
As far as our company goes, unfortunately, when we have bad government, bad policy, the economy gets tighter. Our company does better because people make smarter decisions. They're not just getting new vehicles; they're repairing what they have versus replacing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm still going to be doing the horse's mouth, no matter who's the mayor.
That's right.
They're welcome here too, mayors. You come right here.
We're going to keep doing what we do.
That's right. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Our
Awesome.
pleasure.
All right, that'll do it for us this time around. If you like these kind of conversations, you can see plenty more at iwanttabuzz.com. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. And we'll see you right here on the horse's mouth. Cheers.